Hey everyone, it is time to rank those players after Liverpool beat Frankfurt 5-1. I'm Paul Machin. Over at the board is Chris Pajak. Yes. Freddie Mercury couldn't have done it any better.
First watch-along win of the season.
Feel good?
Feels good.
Feels very good.
Feels damn good.
Right. For those of you unfamiliar with the concept of the show, post every match, we put a thread of tweets out asking you to rank all of the Liverpool players who played in any particular game. There are 4 categories available as expertly modelled by Chris Pajak. They are...
Boss, sound, decent, and you're messing.
Yeah.
I need to say, as well, by the way, I was really starting to dread this show. Because I've seen the threads on Twitter and I thought they were fucking embarrassing, to be honest, after the last few games. Just every player, you're messing. And I was hoping we weren't going to get one of those threads tonight.
The category of your messing is not empty tonight. I will pre-warn you. There is some conversation later on in this show.
It's a substitute who likes to use his left foot.
No comment for now. We will kick things off, though, with Chris Pajak's vote for the Oosh man of the match.
Mate.
Florian Wirtz.
This guy.
Good player.
Right here. My guy. My Florian. I wanted to talk about him, and I'm not necessarily saying that he was the best player on the pitch. I don't think he was. I think I probably was, if I'm being honest. But Florian Wirtz, for me, just needed that game more than anybody else. And what I loved about him is that he just seemed to find space. We set up in this 4-2-4, 4-4-2, whatever you want to call it. And Florian Wirtz was nominally on the right-hand side, but Florian Wirtz just went wherever the space was, and he just found the football, and he just linked everything for me tonight when we move forward. So yeah, really, really impressive game for him, and finally getting those assists as well, Paul, much needed. What did he get? Was it Bosch? Was it Bosch?
With 84.7% of the vote, Florian Wirtz is in Boss. Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. No, Judd Nelson couldn't have done it any better. Look, I thoroughly adored that performance from Wirtz. I really, really did. And Chris said it really well, is that the early stages of the match, Liverpool are playing a 4-4-2 out of possession, which means he's got to drop in and cover and help out Frimpong in defensive situations. And you're thinking, I'm not sure this is the one. Is this another example of us shoehorning footballers into mad positions? And we kind of saw it at Crystal Palace when we played a 4-2-2-2, and it didn't look right for Wirtz then. But actually, once Liverpool got possession of the football, and exactly what Chris said there, he was then able to go and get into areas of the pitch where he could influence things. So initially, he moves into a 10-ish position. Frimpong is wide on the right, and he goes over to play with him. When Frimpong goes off, Bradley actually drifts in a little bit more, and then Wirtz goes wide out on the right-hand side. Gets on the ball, get involved, go and get a touch, and then Ekitike wanted to go and play and get on the ball a bit, so he pulled off the front line, he moved over there, and they all just again, dovetailed is the word that's been stuck in my head all game long, and people seem to just get it, and there was trust there, Chris, and it wasn't like a Jurgen Klopp system. It was very different to how Liverpool would line up and go across the pitch under Jurgen Klopp, but one thing that was very familiar was everyone supported everyone, and I think if you're going to get the best out of Florian Wirtz, as we saw tonight, then everyone needs to be pulling in the same direction.
Absolutely, and to be successful as a team, you need that, don't you? And I think that's it for me. I think when you look at what he was able to do tonight, I think he was, really a big part of the press that we saw, again, for probably the first time this season, like a high press as well. Wirtz is there, the strikers are going, Wirtz and Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones are all jumping on it, but it's that, have you got that fight? Have you got that desire to get back? And we saw him in the early stages of the game, helping out Frimpong. In fact, he picks the pockets of one man, doesn't he? Drops the shoulder, goes past the man, then drives a great ball forwards. And that's it. It's not only desire, fight, and everything else. Have you got the technical ability? Have you got the eye for a pass? Florian Wirtz has got all of this. I mean, tonight, just alone, You know, you're looking at his stats here, 4 chances created, 2 big chances created. And one of those big chances created will have been the Gakpo one. But the other one wasn't his other assist. You know, I can't actually think of what it could have been right now. But this is a guy who I felt today looked like he was feeling himself. Like he got dressed up in the fucking late 90s in his Ben Sherman going out shirt and put a little bit of fucking spray on, looked at himself in the mirror and went, I'm pulling tonight. And I think that's what Florian Wirtz did, do you know what I mean, Paul?
He put his best shine shoes on. He covered himself head to toe in Lynx Africa and he buttoned up one button too many. Oh my God, he went out and every single girl turned their head to watch him walk as he danced, presumably to Moloko or something. He was great. And yeah, you know, it was funny because in the TV coverage, McManaman was very quick to like pour scorn on the idea of it's 2 assists, it's just a short pass or whatever. But man,
shut up,
man. Honestly, fucking talk about pissing on chips.
Do you know what? You know what? There's nothing worse than someone who's trying not to be biased. For that reason only. Lad, we'd just all rather you be biased. It's fine. It's no problem whatsoever. Yeah. And I actually, like, I think Steve McManaman, like, fucking, as a footballer, unbelievable. Dragged our team through so many things in the 90s. I actually like him as a commentator. I'm one of the few that likes him as a commentator. But don't say shit like that, man. Florian Wirtz was fucking great tonight. And that's all you need to know about that, Steve.
Yeah, he was. Really, really good. And, you know, is this the game where Florian Wirtz announces himself as a Liverpool player? Maybe that's a bit of hyperbole. I'd like to see him, of course, do it in the Premier League. I think we all would. But if you're looking for something to say, yeah, we've seen it in little bits and pieces, and we all want to defend him because we know we've bought a superstar there, and everyone who knows has been saying it. Jurgen Klopp hasn't been able to shut up about it. He's determined to let the world know that he's going to come brilliant for us. So we all just want to see it. And we all just want to see him perform. He's a Liverpool player, so he's one of ours, so we love him already. And we want to be able to push the outside noise away much more easily than we've been able to so far, because there hasn't been tons and tons of evidence. This was a real step in the right direction again. If you're looking for something to say, that's what Wirtz is going to bring, you saw it. So you saw it in terms of his close control, his ability to move. Actually, what you saw him at times was playing on the shoulder and getting into the box and playing there so he could have through balls played to him. Creative, just a fabulous performance from a fabulous player, Chris. And hopefully that is the level now for Wirtz.
And that's what we want to see. But it's not just Wirtz, is it? It's the entire team. And, you know, I talked a few about Wirtz's stats there. This will probably surprise you, Paul. I don't know whether you've looked at the stats already. We're away from home. We get 65% of the ball. We get over 3 expected goals, under 0.25. It was 0.23 expected goals against. 18 shots, 14 on target, 11 big chances created, 7 big chances missed. This is what this team was about last season. It was creating loads more big chances than you're giving away. It was creating loads more opportunities to get goals than you're giving away. It's what went wrong in the last, it's what's been wrong at the start of this season. To be honest with you, we're in a coin flip game every single time in the stats, as it were. This time around, we dominate it and we rightly get the win. So not only their stats go up, Liverpool's stats, the manager deserves credit for the performance today. How he's managed to get a team that looks so fluid in what I can only assume is John Lennon Airport. I've got no idea, because they had like 5 hours there yesterday, didn't they? Probably just got a ball. The old stick in the sand type of thing. Got one of them mad fucking machines, the car things that you only see at airports, sat in it, drew up a 4-4-2 and went, let's have a go. And he just started playing in the airport. And what they managed to do
You mean like the Brazil Joga Bonito type thing, like the Brazilian team kicking the ball through the airport? Maybe that's it. Maybe they ran drills of the corridors of the John Lennon Airport. Maybe that was it. The thing that's just lastly on this, you know, as you say, 3.26 XG for Liverpool. That's only like 0.5 more than we created against Manchester United. But to the point, it's miserly at the other end, and that's a huge difference in that. And again, taking the chances, taking chances they're presented, and still, you could argue we could have taken more, which I'm sure we'll come on to. We will have a little chat about Mohamed Salah in a little bit. There's so many players that I'm really excited to talk about today in loads of depth and detail, which we're going to come on to. So listen, if you're watching this on YouTube, we're gonna leave you here. If you want to come and check out the full show, then please do head to redmenplus.com.
That was a clip from the Player Ranking Show. If you'd like to check out the show in full in either video or podcast form, simply head to redmenplus.com.